Okay, usually I don't do these videos on a Sunday. Well, not anymore. All right, so first things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Supreme Ambient Light Rejection Screen Paint or Supreme Ambient Light Technology Screens. Either way, it's all the same. I want to show you something really quick. So anyway, had a few people ask me about styrofoam projection screens. Some people think that white styrofoam that you get. I built the screen out using that before. Not a good idea because it does have a lot of nooks and crannies in the screen, and that makes it extremely hard to paint. What you want to go with is something called insulating styrofoam. It's kind of a smooth, kind of green kind of styrofoam. Makes it really easy for you to be able to use. Now, I have a customer who's actually he's velcroing it to his wall. So this is my styrofoam screen right here. He's velcroing it to his wall. This is just a fast demonstration. So when I did this screen, I just basically taped it together with purpose tape. Now, as long as you don't get those little creases in the middle, like if you put it together nice and tight and you put it down nice and smooth and you don't put that little crease in there, you won't be able to see it. But you know, some people are building their screens out of styrofoam because apparently plexiglass is really hard to get your hands on. I think because now they're utilizing it for sneeze guards and stuff like that. So people have been looking for other things to build screens out of, something lightweight, you know what I mean? Some people don't want to build or saw, and they want something they can put together. Now, I want to show you something really interesting in this demonstration. Usually from time to time, I'll get a customer that'll pop up on an email and say, hey, look, you know, I have a projector this many lumens, and I can't see the screen. Now, the claim basically from this customer, I'm not going to say names or anything, basically was stating that the projector he has is a Sony with 5200 lumens. I own the Sony FH30, which is around 4200 lumens. I own two of these, and there's my second one right there. I own two of them. This projector right here is my Panasonic projector. I keep getting them kind of mixed up, but this projector right here, I think is around, I think it's 1600 lumens and 1500 contrast. They're really close together. Now, before I show you the screen, I'm going to show you to catch my feet in the shot. I do apologize. It's my day off, so I relax on this day. We're about 10 feet back and some change on where the projector is sitting back. And let's show you the environment. As you can see, my sloth family over there, nice and bright as can be, at 10 feet back at around, I think it's around 1500 lumens. Around 1500 lumens. So, no, sorry, 1600. The 16 and 15, I always do those two mixed up. So around 16 and 15, let's just put it that way. All right, so we're going to start the demonstration. This is all coated with a Supreme Black, that ARL12 technology we developed. So this is on a projector of 1080p because usually I use 720p projectors on my demonstration. But I'm just showing you that if I can pull this up at 10 feet back on a projector that is way below 5200 lumens, I don't know why he could not see the screen. Now, usually I don't do these demonstrations. Well, I've stopped doing a lot of live demonstrations, but usually I do this because I can send this over to the customer and say, hey, look, I just did this a few minutes ago. Same screen paint we shipped to you. My projector is much lower than yours. Yours is at 52. Mine's only at around 1600 lumens. Or 15. I'll look it up to make sure I get the specification. It's around 15 to 16. So if I'm doing this at 10 feet and some change away from my screen, I don't know how you're not able to pick this up on 5200 lumens, and I own two of the Sonys at 43. And mind you, this is on styrofoam. Now, the reason why there's no sound because the Panasonic, these particular projectors, require a separate audio source. They don't have anything where you can actually plug it into the projector and play sound out. You need a separate audio source, much like if you have an Xbox One or a receiver or something like that. That's perfect for these projectors. No, the only way, like I said, you would see the lines on the screen is because due to the fact that the tape, like I said, had folded in when I did the work on it to begin with. Look how beautiful that image looks. There's no calibrating, none of that nonsense, not required. No borders are required because the screen is jet black. You don't have to worry about contrast because the screen is jet black. And the screen has the ability to produce white light. If it didn't, the image that you would see would be so muddy and so dirty, you wouldn't be able to make out the picture if it couldn't produce white light. Ooh, vulture. So that gray wouldn't be that gray. That background wouldn't look like that at all, period. Because if the screen can't produce white light, what's going to happen is that image would be so dirty you wouldn't be able to make out anything on that screen if it couldn't produce white light. And that's something a lot of people don't realize. When you develop a black screen, any black surface, as I said before many times, a lot of my demonstrations, any black surface is going to be able to have the ability to pull contrast. That's easy. It's like any white screen, white sheet of paper, white sheet, whatever, it's going to pull white level. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to, with a black screen, you have to be able to pull a white level. White screens, or light gray screens, have to be able to pull a decent contrast level. Where it doesn't look gray, it looks actually black. Now soon, I may be retiring very soon. I have a very large investment that I invested in many years back, and it's basically has hit its peak. It looks like I have some options, so we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, styrofoam with a roller. Another interesting claim in the email was that he had developed very heavy brush marks. Now, usually when someone says brush marks to me means you painted that screen with a paintbrush. I don't know why you would put marks in there. Or you said the screen was streaked pretty bad, so, well, I'm not seeing any streak marks, and I've done paint on live demonstrations. As a matter of fact, I do have one I just did of a paint on live demonstration on plexiglass. It's interesting that they kind of miss all these videos that I do and they put those claims in there. Big bear. But interesting, like I said, about the technology, for those who have been asking me, what can I paint it on? What can you paint it on? Whatever you can possibly think of. That's the whole purpose of the technology, to give you the ability to paint it whatever you want. Styrofoam screens are fun. I love doing styrofoam screens because keep in mind, you can cut out little circles and areas. You can throw LED lights in it. You can throw speakers into the screen. It's styrofoam. You know what I mean? You could double it up, thicken the screen, throw some speakers into it. It's styrofoam. It's lightweight, easy, and it's cheap. And that's it. We're from here. Pause for a minute. Like I said, Home Depot and Lowe's is where you'll find it at. That's it. So instead of being one large piece, it's actually multiple pieces taped together. That's the screen right there. And it's cheap to put together. Some people don't have, like, you know, cutting wood and all that stuff. Like, I can build a fixed frame here. I got a big backyard in the back, got a huge basement. I can build a fixed frame screen with no problem. Some people don't have a large backyard. They don't have a place where they can do a lot of cutting and stuff like that with power tools and everything. So, you know, they got to think of other options to how they're going to build their screen. And like I said, the fact of being able to build it out of styrofoam is fantastic. Now, plexiglass is another option too, very easy to use. But like I said, plexiglass has been really hard to get your hands on due to the fact that I think they're using a lot of plexiglass for sneeze guards and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I've had a really hard time trying to get my hands on some sky blue plexiglass. I want to do a customized screen for the PS5 when it launches, hopefully in December, because I do want that gaming system. I'll get up close on the screen if you wish me to. There you go. See, the screen has to be to produce white light. Without white light, the screen was too dark. And he said the screen was so dark he couldn't see it. I'm doing it on a projector that's really low in lumens at 10 feet back, and I'm pulling up bright, beautiful images. But keep in mind, these same videos are same 80 videos we send to PayPal. So when someone files a false claim against my company, keep in mind, these videos right here, these live recordings, this is the reason why they're done, because I can send this to PayPal and say, hey, look, this is a live demonstration of my product on this projector. They can look up the model number, everything, because they're going to do the research. And they can see that the product works. Also, too, I send some customer demonstrations, too. Also, too, you might want to check out my Crystal Edge site. I had a customer who used, and like I said, I still can't get I'm still blown away that they used that projector. It was a name brand projector, but they used an 800 lumen projector outside for watching movies. It did it around nighttime. I did it on the Supreme 9, and it came up looking amazing. So I'm kind of asking, like, what's the projector? Like, how much did you pay for it? Because I want to get one over here now. 800 lumens outside. So I posted those pictures. If you have access to my Crystal Edge Technology fan page, my other friends over there, you can go over there and you can check out those pictures. People give me pictures that I can share onto the site. 800 lumens. So I'm trying to figure out where they got that projector from because I want one now. I think it's a Sharp. It's something. You see Philips or something that he had. And if it's a Philips, we don't have Philips added to the list, it will be added to the list. I was quite impressed. 800 lumens. Like I said, 10 feet back, you can rewind the video. I think we're at, like I said, I get this projector's lumen count mixed up, but it's around 15 to 1600 lumens. Let's grab this one right here. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's grab this one. It's a nice bright one. I'm looking for bright demonstrations. That's what I'm looking for. Something nice and bright. Point doing a lot of contrast on here because the screen's black. It's on a full contrast regardless. And like I said, sorry, there's no sound. These projectors. This particular projector doesn't have an audio out source. If you wish me to get a little closer for you, look at the skin tone. Like I said, it's one of the interesting things I find, like I said, when I work with this technology is when people say, well, the screen is so dark, I can't see it. Well, we're live. There's no way for me to fake or anyway this demonstration whatsoever. So, you know, you're seeing exactly what I'm seeing. We're all seeing this together. And it's funny, I get some people get really angry over this video. They'll get really angry. I get some interesting emails. There's two individuals. I just don't pay them any mind. I put them in God's hands, but they get really upset anytime I do videos like this. But don't worry, you'll be dealing with a different, once I retire and I'm thinking about it, I will be selling the rights to a much bigger company, and I don't think you want to actually bump heads with that particular company. They will send a lawyer to your front door, so they're going to keep the company's name and all, but yeah, there's a good possibility I may be retiring. I've been doing this for a long time, long time, about 10 years or so. For some people saying, well, you know, how come you're not a millionaire? I didn't sell out. That's why. Plenty of companies offer me for my tech, and I didn't sell out. Because if I sold out, that means, what do you think they'll do with this stuff if they get their hands on it? They're gonna put it on a screen like this and charge you a whole lot of money for it. Look at the white levels. Look how incredible that looks. Look at the white levels on that tech. We're not using 4K. We're not using an overpowering projector. See the different shades of white levels? And how hard it takes, how long and how hard it takes to be able to perfect. I've been working with black technology for a while. And this is the final. So this is why I have companies right now asking for the rights to this technology, which eventually will happen. Because I'm getting older. And like I said, for there's some of you already know that I have some respiratory issues that I suffered from a previous mold incident in the last house I was living at. And I'm tired. So I'm going to basically give up the rights for another company, and they're going to drop me a whole bunch of money for it. And I'll probably end up, because I don't need it, because I already have a settlement coming through, I'll probably take that money and give it to charity, because like I always say, money makes one crazy. It's better to go to people who don't have. What would I do? I don't know. To tell you the truth, I don't know. I don't know. I want to get on those white levels. I love this. The one thing I love is seeing that pure natural white levels. Deep. That's what you want. You want the best of both worlds. You want contrast. You want white levels all at the same time. You see that? How beautiful that looks. So that's the whole object. When the 12 came out, we wanted to make it so no, I've been in this business for a while. It's time for me to go pretty soon. I'm tired. I'm 51 years old now. Oh, wait. Let me back that up. 52 now. I'm 52. So, I mean, keep in mind, I was gaming when vector graphics and Pong was all the rage, and you didn't build a PC by snapping parts together. You had to solder everything together. My era. But that's the reason why when I bought it out, I want to make it reasonable so everybody can afford it. So $160 for a quart that will allow you to paint up to a 126-inch screen, which I figured that out a couple of days ago when I repainted my screen outside. That I could get 100. I could actually stretch it out to 100. It's a one coat, so it does about. You get 126 out of it, 16.9. That's what I love about this. And look at that white level. Look how beautiful that looks. The greens and everything pop. It's beautiful. I don't give my credit to myself. I never give credit to myself. This is not, I always give my credit to God. Whether people believe it or not, I give my credit to God. Everything I'm blessed to be able to do, this is God's work right here, whether you want to believe it or not. I'm not a chemist at all, period. And, you know, one day I'll tell the story how I got into this field. It's a pretty long story, but it's weird how I got into this field because a lot of people know is I used to be IT tech, and I went to restaurant school. I studied a month in Paris and came back here to the States and studied some more down here. I went to restaurant, graduated as a chef. But I'm a technology guru. I love good technology. I love technology, you know, and that's how I got into this stuff. Yeah, you can paint over anything you want. This is styrofoam. It's a styrofoam projection screen. You can paint over anything you want. I had somebody who painted over wallpaper, which I would strongly advise not to do that because wallpaper will actually bubble a little bit. But you can paint everything you want. It's up to you. That's the whole thing. You know, I've got screens over here that I've painted over and over and over again. I'll tell you one thing. I've found out the limit on how many times you can paint a motorized projection screen. But let's get some other colors in here for you. Let me try to find out for something here real quick. I'm looking for relaxing music. No. So yeah, we're all caught up. I'm happy. That's a blessing right there. You have no idea. Like, I've had orders in my account since March the 11th, and I'm down to 5 orders in my account. You think about it. From March the 11th, we've had 60 to 100 orders in each month, and we're able to catch up to all of them, get them done. I have, my friend, you got to look on my videos. I have demonstrations of me doing demonstrations outside of my technology with a projector of 1100 lumens. So you got to go back and look at my archives of videos. I'm known for doing demonstrations outside. As a matter of fact, if you go to my YouTube channel right now, which you're on right now, and you look at the video introduction, you will see me painting a Supreme 8 outside, and doing a Starfield demonstration outside. So check out that video right there, and that will answer your question about this technology having the ability to be able to produce. Because as I said before, when companies are doing these ambient light, or cleaning the screens to be ambient light projection, they're poorly lit environments. And the best way to test a screen's ambient light capability is outside. If it can produce an image outside, it can produce an image inside. But I know too, you get the French doors, you open them up, you know, I understand that. Beautiful, you got French doors, that's wonderful. French doors are gorgeous. Just looking for something here as we go through all this. Gotcha. All right, no problem, Chief. Let's go with butterfly. Relaxing. Take this out of here, out of the equation. I saw something with these snow dogs on it. It was beautiful. With these snow dogs on it. I wanted to put that in there for you all. Let's put in some oh, yeah, I got an Optim Ultra shirt there right there too. I have one. It'll work, trust me. I own an Optima GT 55. I had the 55 and 56. This is my Optima. Boom, that's a 56 right there. And that's on my other big screen right there. But yeah, it'll work. As long as it's name brand. As long as it's name brand projector, it'll work out fine. You know. We just don't support the knockoff projectors. I just don't support those. Sorry, but we just don't support those projectors. See if we can bring in some snow dogs in here. Some bright, bushy snow dogs. Just want to show you the white levels. And for those of you who haven't caught it, you're curious about the projector, there's my projector. I'm using my Panasonic. There. Like I said, it's between 1600 lumens. We're 10 feet back from the screen for the environment. Oh, you have my gray. Wow, when did you buy that? That's old technology, but yeah, it's still good. But man, our gray. Yeah. We have the 9 and we have the 12 now. Hope everybody out there is being safe, enjoying their Sunday out there. Pray you all are safe out there. Black is amazing contrast. You see how the contrast is on this technology? The contrast on the screen is insane. It's 100%. It's a 100% black level. I've done many demonstrations on showing screens with white screens versus black screens and stuff like that, and it's just white and gray screens. You can't pull that contrast level, and contrast is very important because you need for that screen to be able to pop. Let's pull up let me see, hold on for a minute. Ooh, hold on for a minute. Let's pull up let's see. Can I find something else for you all? Let's find something else for you all. Yeah, but I hope everybody's out there being safe where you're at. Hope all is well in your neck of the woods. Sorry if I'm missing any of your comments. It's because I'm staring here at my phone right here, over here, pulling up videos. That's what I'm doing right now for you all. Just trying to find something. Let's do a movie on. Let's do let's see. Let me do Avatar. Every time I ask someone else, asks me to do Avatar. I don't even know why they make the Avatar 2 trailer. I haven't even seen Avatar 2. Let's see Avatar. Let's see if we can find something on here. Good movie clip would be nice. Let's see what we get on this one right here. This might be a mashup. I'm not sure. Looks like it could be a mashup. Yeah, I'll throw the Matrix on here. As a matter of fact, we got Matrix and Batman. Batman on here too. I think it's the mashup. Someone actually made this one. Because you'll see a whole lot of different clips in there together. Yeah, that's a mashup. Somebody made their own trailer. Good job though. Oh, it's a concept. The concept. Yeah, that's a concept. Because that looks like something else in there that one shouldn't be in there. All right, let me see what we got going on here for you people. Let's get you some dark demonstration. You know another demonstration to test contrast levels on? Starfield. In basic Starfield demonstration, levels are supposed to come up black. So if you want to test contrast, all you got to do is put in Starfield screensaver. It should come up jet black. If it doesn't come up jet black and it comes up gray, then yeah, there's a problem right there. Let's go here. Let's see. That's why people say, oh, black levels are not important. Well, that's the reason why OLEDs cost so much freaking money. Because You know, you pay for that black screen. Ooh, this is my favorite one right here. Yeah, I like this one right here. The one we had the mech when he's I don't have no sound to this because like I said, the projector, I don't even have sound. It's my Sony 42, 43 and that right there, but we're just doing this for this particular purpose, that's all. This was one of my favorite parts, man. And he had that mech. See, even in contrast, in dark movies, you still have to have white light. If there's too much contrast, you can't make out the images. Ooh, man, I get excited when I see this movie. Machine guns on that thing. See, very easy to pull contrast on a black screen. It's not hard to do. It's a black screen. Let's go with the. This is my personal favorite one. Sorry, I don't have sound here, people. And let's grab our lights if you want. Excuse me. Well, that's too easy. So let's go like back on. So yes, you can watch Batman at 10 feet away, 13 feet, 14 feet away on a projector of only, I think it's around 1500 lumens or 1600 lumens. A fully lit environment. Tumbler. I don't know what they call it. See what this is. It's something that popped up. I want to check this out real quick. Oh, it's the VR. I have VR glasses for this. Oh, these are exhibits. I do these on my VR glasses. I can pop into these exhibits and check out these tigers and stuff like that, which I find pretty cool. All right, so I'm gonna wrap this up a bit. Let's throw this on real quick and have some fun with some fish. I always like to do fish at the end. One of my favorite things to look at when I need to relax, I'm having a stressful day, is fish. Sorry, I only speak English. I do apologize. I don't understand what you're saying. I do apologize. Oh, let me show you something really quick. We'll bring the camera up so you can see the angle gain, because some of you are probably asking, like, what about the angle gain on that? Let's give you a good angle gain. From the side, down from up to the top. There we go. And I'll step back and I'll show you how far my projector's sitting. For those of you who haven't seen where the projector's at, there we go, that's where my projector's sitting. So around 10 feet, some change back. Lit environment. And on Styrofoam. All right, I hope all of you enjoyed the video. Screen paint is available on our website. We're caught up, so these are actually being taken care of for tomorrow. These are the last orders we have on our site right now. I have 5 more left on there and then we're done. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. These are the last, so I'm going to go up there tonight and I'm going to print out the last orders we have on this on my site right now, my PayPal account, and then we're caught up, which means anyone who places an order, you get a tracking number same day, because we're caught up. And I bought plenty of supplies from some real nice people that I'm good friends with. They know I can't leave the house, so they were nice enough to come down and pick up anything that I need and have it delivered to the front door. Also too, I have something set up with the United States Postal Service because I do ship out a lot of packages. They made my house a service address to their company. And that means that that one of the problems I was having, that I understand the postal workers, I would never complain against them. They were doing a really good job. I mean, I live in a hilly area and they have to climb those hills. It's hot outside. And I do understand, they get tired. My house, I think, is the last house on the route. And think about it, the last house on the route, and you got like 18 packages out there. I think I would have skipped the house a couple of times too. So I don't blame them for that. I'm trying to be understanding, walk a mile in another man's shoe so I can understand their shoes. And sometimes what I'll do is I'll have them bring the truck into the driveway, give them a bottle of water. I keep my distance because I have to, because I have respiratory issues. But, I put down a bottle of ice cold water for them and they can sit in the truck. I'll load the truck myself, because, they work all day long. They need a break. I understand it. Everybody has a hard job. Some people don't understand how hard somebody's job is. And what I did was I put in for a service address, which means they can go call me and see if I have any packages. So now I'm keeping the packages at 7 or so forth, or basically I have no problem with loading them in the truck myself because, like I said, they work hard enough as it is. It's a lot of mail going out. And, sometimes we have to be considerate to other people and how hard they may have it too, All right, with that being said, I'm going to get something to eat. I hope you all having hope you all have a safe and blessed day. And I'm going to sit down and enjoy the rest of the day. If you want any information, I put some information in the comment section, I think description section. You can read the information from there and go on the website. If you choose to place an order, we'll be to ship out right away. All right, thank you all. I really appreciate your company, and y'all have a safe one. God bless.